Hello, doing a quick unboxing and overview of this 4-inch Doyle vise from Harbor Freight. I got it for $103.99, not including tax, $112 out the door. It's regularly $129.99. Got 20% off with a 10% off discount coupon, so that's pretty cool. Might just be the President's Day sale there. Let's go over a little bit about it here. It's got 4.5-inch max jaw opening, 7,700 pounds of clamping force, replaceable steel jaws, 60,000 pounds of ductile cast iron, 60,000 psi, and 4 mounting holes for stability. It does rotate 360 degrees and fully sealed construction. When it says fully sealed, they're talking about this. Everything is contained inside of the body of the vise. You don't have anything that extends out past there. So it'll retain its grease and lubrication properties better, and you don't have to worry about as many chips and that type of stuff getting in there. Shot of the side box here, weighs 39 pounds. It says it has 4-inch wide jaws. They're actually 4.5. On the box it states it has a 4.5-inch jaw opening. You can get more than that. So I'm at 5 1/4 here, but when you go that far, you lose the input to the shaft, so it doesn't close back up freely. It just kind of spins right there. So keep that in mind. You're gonna have to push it in as you turn it if you go that far out. I'm gonna put a little mark just under 5 inches on the shaft there, so I know not to exceed it. Not a big deal if you do. You can put it back together. I just pulled that apart. Didn't expect that to happen. So, okay, well, let's see what we got in there. Yeah, well greased. Nice keyway. It's actually not bad at all. Yeah, there you go. All right. Now, I'm not going to be able to one-hand this back together, but I'm going to put it on the back side of it and then just let the weight of this part of the vise hold the screw to go back in there. Okay, so that was very easy to do. Put it back together, just turn it on its side. Obviously, you won't be able to do that when it's mounted. This does come with a 90-day warranty. And in my opinion, if something's gonna break on a product like this, it's gonna happen soon. I don't expect that to be the case though. It does feel nice, sturdy. I wanted a minimal frills option. I didn't want the devices that'll flip over and give you the tube clamp on top and, you know, different points of failure. I didn't care for that. So I stuck with this. It does have a nice flat anvil spot on there. It's definitely coated in grease, so you don't have to worry about corrosion. Let's look at the play on this. It's not mounted, so please keep that in mind. So that's at full extension. I get that much play. Okay, it's not very much. I'm gonna close it up a little bit and then show you the play when it's closed. So this is at 3 inches of opening here, and there is no discernible play that I can tell. Okay, I take that just a little bit. That's not the base of the vise moving, that's just a little bit of that shaft play. Okay, this is almost closed 100%, so there's closed 100%. You can see that it's pretty good tooth alignment on there. I work in the aviation field, and we have very precise vices at work that I don't even know how much they cost, but I'm not doing anything like that. I'm using this as an AR vice, or general purpose around the house, so that's more than effective for what I need it for. All right, closing it back up to where it was. Okay, and then I'll do a little example of the play you get at this point. None, no play, from up, down, or side to side. That's pretty good in my book there. I like that. The swivels move fine. It's got double lockdowns for the swivels there. One of the points of failure I've seen in different testing videos of Vises online is the bottom strap that connects the swivel. So that was one of my concerns. Fortunately, the manager at the store in St. Peter's, a super nice guy, he saw me looking at this vise, and since they didn't have it on display yet, he offered to open it up, and I took him up on it, and then he showed me the bottom of it, and I'll show you that. All right, so here's the bottom of the vise. This is where it rotates. You have locking grooves all over the place, as you can see. And most of the vices I have seen, there is one piece connecting this part to this part, and that's where they end up breaking, is on that strap in between. But here you have two independent pieces, so you can tighten them down, and I think that is going to be a stronger design. Less worry about breakage. As you can see, these holes are staggered on here, give you different mounting options. One set of holes you get from roughly center to center is 6 1/8, and then another set you get is about 5 inches. So that's pretty good. You're not locked into a setup if you don't like it. So it does come with donuts on the handle, which I think are necessary. I mean, I don't know why anyone would not put them on there, but I have seen a good amount of vices that don't have them in this price range. So this screw right here, that was barely in there when I took it out of the box. Tightened it up with a Leatherman, no big deal. These other two were in there more, but not snug. So definitely check those if you buy this vise. Make sure they're nice and tight. Some other things to check on these replaceable jaws are these, check the Allen screws inside these, make sure they're nice and tight. All right, I'm gonna roll this vise open for you, show you how smooth it is. If I jitter a little bit, sorry, it's hard to do with one hand. All right, here we go. It's hard to do with one hand without falling. There's a little play there. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to open it here, because I don't want it falling. I'm going to close it up. Not bad at all, if I say so. All right, so reasons why I chose this vise over other vices in a similar price range. Home Depot has a 6-inch Bessie vise for $99. It is about 10 pounds lighter than this. Granted, weight's not everything, but in the lower price range, I want a heavier vise, and that didn't feel good when I was messing with it at a Home Depot. yeah, its jaws are a little wider and maybe opens a little further, but I think this one's gonna last a good bit longer if it does see anything harsh happen.